All right. No, not right now.
Interference if it is.
Well, wait, don't you stand where Gray is?
Yeah, well, no, I stand right here, actually. So we'll just move it in between.
So he's going to be behind you.
For a brief period of time.
Training.
Yes, he's right behind me.
We'll make it work.
It's comedy. I don't know.
Yeah, I hear you.
Distinctive laugh?
You ever heard of Mitch Hedberg?
What?
Mitch Hedberg.
No.
Dead comedian. You should look him up.
I will. Yeah, what's up? Yes, I am.
Heroin overdose.
Yeah, sorry.
Matt, can we have you talk on the sidewalk, please? 40 seconds, guys. You can do it.
Chris, you're attached. You're like wrapped around.
Oh, no.
Oh, right.
That would have been fun. Thank you. I'm like, what are you pointing at? Like, what's going on? That's on my teeth? Huh? Do I have something on my teeth?
20 seconds.
No. Cool.
Can I get
Live from the Nicholson School of Communications, it's Tonight's the Night. With special guest comedian Gray Bigler and musical guest The Adolescent Theory. And now your host, Chris Nielsen.
Welcome to Tonight's the Night. We've got a jam-packed show for you tonight, including comedian Gray Bigler and fan favorite Adolescent Theory. But first, here's all the news you need, at least for now. The new iPhone 7 was just announced, and you know what that means? Time to hear a bunch of people who don't know what they're talking about complain about something they'll eventually just buy anyway. Consumerism. Yeah. Apple will launch wireless earbuds called AirPods with the release of the new iPhone 7. Their slogan to promote the new technology: it's never been easier to ignore the humans around you. Taylor Swift just kicked off her single life in New York City with supermodel Lily Aldridge, which is weird because I remember kicking off my single life in my bedroom with Ben and Jerry. Life's a rocky road, guys, right? 5 racehorses in Texas have had to forfeit races they had won after testing positive for meth. I'm just impressed that they won any races at all after being awake for 3 days straight. Florida wildlife officials released a video to the public of a bear sniffing a woman's knee to warn the public, making it the cutest headline with the word Florida in it. We did it! Yeah. Woo. Finally a cute one, not a creepy one. A crash on an interstate in Michigan covered 3 lanes of traffic in human waste. And you thought your commute was crappy. A woman without arms is suing Universal Orlando for not letting her on most rides. Park officials said it's because she was not keeping her arms inside the vehicle at all times. So, ma'am, where are they? I don't see them. Rules are rules. A new product called Nerd Wax is said to prevent glasses from slipping down your nose. There's already been an answer to that problem for years, and they're called contact lenses. Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones recently purchased a helicopter decked out in team colors. Well, he'll have to buy a new one for next season because, like the Cowboys, this helicopter will fall apart before the playoffs. A brewery in England is looking to hire a beer taster. I'll do it, said everyone. A man in the UK recently built his own prosthetic leg out of Legos. It was a nice idea until he realized how much it hurts to step on a Lego. Right. Chris Brown has released a new song called What Would You Do less than 24 hours after his arrest. While I do enjoy your music, Chris, I'm afraid I still wouldn't do what you do. I go, oh, yeah, I'm not calling him out. It's all right. He's not going to see this, yeah. The cost of an EpiPen has soared to over $300. This proves that everyone has already forgotten about the plot to the movie Bubble Boy. I haven't seen it, so I guess I'm in that boat. This past weekend, UCF football team fell to the 5th-ranked team in the nation, the Michigan Wolverines. However, come winter, they'll still be in Michigan while we're in Florida, so who are the real winners there, right? Right? Yeah. All right, thank you very much. Now, we have the UCF Knights did travel to Michigan this past weekend to take on the Wolverines. And one of our correspondents, Mike Tro, flew out to Michigan to give us the scoop on the game. Mike, are you there?
Hey, Chris.
Hey there.
Na 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 na. Knights.
Mike, what's going on there?
Hey, Chris. I'm just over here getting lit, waiting for our Knights to crush it.
Really? Mike, you know that our game was on Saturday night. Today is Monday, so.
Man, you're tripping.
No? Wait, why are you wearing so many layers? You know it's Michigan, but it's only September. That's kind of a lot.
Yeah, see, I know, Chris, but the forecast said that Michigan would be having its first frost this weekend.
Oh, Mike, buddy, you know Frost is the name of our coach now, right?
Hey, man, you must not know a lot about sports because according to the official 2015 UCF football program, George O'Leary is our head coach. Why don't you stick to hosting TV, Chris?
When did you exactly start tailgating?
Dude, I started freshman year.
No, I'm sorry. I meant for this game.
It was awesome, freshman year.
Okay, that explains a lot. Well, I hate to break it to you, but it's 2016. O'Leary is not our coach anymore, and UCF played on Saturday. We lost 14-51.
I am behind on everything. Don't know what to say.
Didn't you wonder why no one else was tailgating?
I just thought I was early.
Okay, well, we should probably get you a flight back to Orlando. So, and then maybe some Alcoholics Anonymous, it seems. I don't know.
Dude, I don't know what to believe anymore.
All right, everybody. That was Mike Tro, everyone, the confused tailgater. Now, you may not recognize them from their first season on Tonight's Tonight. We were able to catch them again before they head out on their new tour this Friday. So please help me welcome the Adolescent Theory, everybody. Come on the show.
All right, how you doing?
What's up?
Where you going?
Can you take a seat, everybody? Welcome, welcome. Oh, and the guitars too. Awesome. And good, you brought your sticks.
Yeah.
He's the drummer, clearly. All right. Welcome to the show, guys. Now, you welcome back to the show because we had you guys on season 1, like we said before. Glad to have you back. Glad you had us back, right? But a lot has happened between the time you came on last. How is your music? What have you guys been doing since your performance?
A lot, actually. We've done quite a bit. We actually just finished our upcoming album, No Hard Feelings, that's going to be released this Friday at House of Blues. Our CD release actually party. It's a free show. We got plenty of tickets. Just message Adolescent Theory Facebook if you would like a ticket and would like to go. It's going to be a good time. We've been pushing that. We've played some shows since then and just tightening up, having a good time, you know.
Now, for our audience that may not be accustomed to you, where did the Adolescent Theory name come from, and when did you guys start working together?
We've been a part of each other for about 2.5 years now, the Adolescent Theory. And the name comes from this. When you're little, when you're a child, before the bills, before the problems, before all the disappointments, you have this kind of mindset that you can do anything, you know, and everything. You're not taking tests that tell you can only do this because you're good at this, or you can only go this way. It's literally endless. It's vast, and that's the theory, the mindset that you can come back to. You can catapult yourself back to when we make this music. That's kind of where we're going. When we're playing this music, we're going back to that place.
And that rings true in your music as well, right?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Now, you guys said you were going to be performing at the House of Blues. Now, what are you guys doing to prepare for the release show? What do we have in store?
I've been
Practice.
I've been practicing.
Yeah, well,
rehearsal.
Right?
Pretty much rehearsing. That's right. I went blank there. Rehearsing like crazy for House of Blues. We've never, none of us.
That's
have
a
played,
big venue. That's pretty cool.
None
That's
of us
awesome.
A lot of merch. We've got CDs pressed. We're releasing an album that night, so it's our first actual album that we're releasing. We got it pressed, hard copy.
Yeah, is it right here? Right here?
Yes,
You guys
it
can-
is.
That's it. How'd you get a copy? It's not released yet.
You gave it to me, man.
That's true.
You
Don't call me out on that. He
slide
did
was
it.
testing
He did
him.
it. Thank you. Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, so no hard feelings. That's the name of the album. Is there a story behind that?
No hard feelings. Yeah, it's basically. I mean, we've been at this for a short time, but in this 2000, technology, you just have to use social networking for everything you do.
Right.
And basically, a lot of the time, you're ignored, or there's so much going on Facebook timelines. People barely pay attention, or you're just like a smidgen of what's going on in their life. But when you make a big implosion and you start making waves and getting somewhere further along, people start to notice. And that is our kind of humble expression. No hard feelings. You could have been with us from the beginning. It's okay that you're not.
Like, they're making it now.
We're
You could have
Snickers
been-
bars. It's okay that you want us now.
Yeah, you value the connection there, right? They may
Snickers
not have
bars?
valued
Are
it
you
before.
kidding? They were handing them out. Earlier.
Snickers bars, what?
Yeah.
Is that there are? Can we
Good
bring them
time. Good time.
in? Yeah. So Friday is the release, right?
Yes.
So you guys been working on this for a while. Are there any? What are the biggest challenges you've had making this album?
What aren't the biggest challenges?
So
Not being on it.
not being on it.
Yeah,
this is Chris Tripoli. He actually is just a newer addition to us,
Yeah.
and he is
Drums are-
fun. He has a fine addition to the drums.
Yeah.
Well, then let's. How was being accustomed to the new workflow? How was that?
It's very interesting coming into music that you didn't write and having to learn how to play something someone else wrote and then like still make it your own music
He's
in
very
a
well
way.
at that too.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of just sitting down with the song by myself, not even with the band, just putting earbuds and listening to the demos and stuff and just playing along for days until you can really get a grasp of what the song needs and what the old drummer did and how you can like repurpose it all.
Right. I'm sure you'll find your, you won't have to keep playing the same music that someone else wrote. I'm sure you guys will bring him back into bring him into the fray, right?
Yeah, we're working
Yeah.
on some stuff.
Yeah, so I mean, like clearly, so things have changed since last time you were on the show. Anything else you guys have plans for? But past the, I know the tour is a big thing to plan for. But what do you guys like stretch goals? You guys
Before this year is out, and as I said, like a 2 to 3 year span of getting just this CD that you're holding, just like endless amounts of time and just things. Before this year of 2016 is over, we want to shoot our first music video. That's kind of
Awesome.
the last. If I do that, House of Blues is great and everything, but if we can just do this one last thing, one music
because a
video,
music video that can go viral, that can
certainly
that can
change
that's
change
awesome.
overnight.
It'll
Yeah,
mean a
big
lot to
things in
us.
store.
It'll
Really,
mean
that's-
a lot to
yeah.
us regardless. So
Now, your biggest challenge. What's been the most rewarding part about doing this new album?
The growth.
The
Definitely the growth. And learning, the recording process and all of that fun stuff. I like recording, I like being in the studio, I like learning, I like watching. And just that whole thing of doing that was a fun thing for me. I enjoyed that.
Now, could you tell us a bit about the song you guys will be playing for us?
The song we're playing is A Fire Inside. It's a really groovy tune. We're classified as pop punk, but this is a very groovy, catchy tune. You can sing along, you can move to it very easy. So that's
basically about the burning feeling inside that tells you can do whatever you put your mind to. And we made a song about, like, our name of our band, Adolescent Theory, is, doing what everybody in the world doesn't expect you to do.
it's a spark
And that's a song
of that.
about it, pretty much, like
It's a spark of that.
Nice.
setting a fire inside yourself and just doing it. So.
Awesome. Well, that's what we have in store for us later. We're going to take a quick break, but when we get back, we've got comedian Gray Bigler with us, so stick around.
Experience, the sea, art, lifestyle, travel. This is Seek to See More.
Our next guest has shared a spotlight with Bob Saget and Fortune Feme Steer. Laugh out loud for local comedian Gray Bigler.
I deserve that. Thank you guys so much. My name's Gray, and I still think that frosted tips are a thing. So do any of you guys live in Apollo or know about Apollo? That place on campus? Yeah. Ain't that place just dirty? Like, you don't know how dirty can be until you've been to Apollo. I was walking down the stairs one day, and there was a pile of crap right in the middle of the floor. I didn't even know Iggy Azalea was in town, but lo and behold, there she was saying something racist, probably. Any native Floridians here? Anyone born in Florida? That's too many for my comfort. People in Florida are either addicted to meth or alligators. And in some cases, they're a scary combination of the two. But I was born in Michigan. Do you guys remember Michigan? You know, America's frown? You guys remember that place? Rest in peace, Michigan. For real. So I opened for Bob Saget a couple of months ago. Thank you. It was hard. But I'll never forget the way he told me to get him another coffee. Changed my life. He said, "Oh, thanks, Greg. You got 2 out of the 4 letters of my name right. That's 50%, which was ironically his blood alcohol content at the time. But, because you know him, right? Yeah. So anyone here got parents? I'm pretty sure we all got that base covered, right? I got parents. You know, my dad is actually watching tonight, whoever that is. But I have step parents. Anyone here have step parents? Yeah, that's relatable. Okay. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love my step parents to death. But, you know, I don't know what it is about the moment you become a step parent, boundaries just become as thin as office building toilet paper. Just, that's every single conversation with step parents, you know? And one day, I was 15, my stepmom sits me down, she looks at me, and she has a talk with me. Like, this isn't a talk about how babies are made. This isn't a talk about God. Trust me, God was nowhere near this conversation. God was like actually in third world countries helping out the poor and dying instead of granting the idle wishes of the white middle class for once, you know? So she sits me down, I'm 15, looks me right in the eye and says, "Gray, your father and I love you both very much. Please never go into prostitution." I was 15. I'd already been in the business for 10 years. I mean, I'm lying. But prostitution, I was 15. Was I gonna whore myself out for video games? I mean, well, speaking of, New Kingdom Hearts comes out in a couple months, and if anyone's got a loose 50, you know where to find me. It's that box you guys pass to get in the building. That's where I live. Y'all know where to go. I mean, prostitute, and, you know, I thought maybe, you know, she just had this conversation with all my siblings. You know, I have some siblings. She was like covering her bases. She don't want none of her married person's kids to be prostitutes, you know? And I was like, okay, talk to them. Definitely the only one that got that conversation. So it's kind of an awkward feeling to know your parents single you out as the slutty one amongst your siblings. That's special. And more to the point, so what if you want to sell your body for sex? All the time and money and energy it takes to look screwable, especially when you look like the human embodiment of a wet lawn chair. That takes time, and you're damn right I should get paid for it. But more to the point, my stepmom is actually in the audience tonight. Everyone say hi. Don't put the camera on her because she's probably pissed off right now. Say hi. Because if I go missing in the next week, that's the one that did it. Right there. You're going to jail, Deborah. I know what you're going to do. Thank you guys so much.
There we go. I was stuck on a chair. What's up, Gray? Thank you.
What's up?
Thank you. So a few questions. What first got you started getting into comedy? What was the thing that was like, I want to do that?
Well, when I was a senior in high school, I actually started a club about comedy.
Really? Nice.
Yeah, at my high school when I was a senior. And yeah, we had like professional comedians come and teach people how to do stand-up, and we had like cream pie fights and things like that. So
Cream pie fight. Wow.
well, it's not the kind of...
That's not what I thought. That's not what I...
Yeah, so.
Pie fights is what I meant. Thank you for that.
But I didn't really do stand-up until I got to college.
Really?
Yeah, until I did the competition.
Now, what's the worst response you've had for a joke before? Like everybody has to experience that bomb. How do you deal with it?
Well, one time I went to an open mic night for a place I'd never been to before, and the host there hated me. So
Not a good start.
Yeah, I didn't go. I didn't rehearse anything. I didn't have anything ready. And I told him, I was like, yeah, I'm just here to watch people. I'm here to support friends or whatnot. And he was like, oh, you're performing. And wrote down my name and then picked it out of the bucket for the person to go first. And it said Mike. And he was like, Gray, get on up here. And I was up there for 5.
So you weren't even the first person that was supposed to go, but you did anyway?
No, he made me because he hates me. That's how comedy works. No one likes me. I always say in comedy, it's unprofessional to like other people.
Oh, yikes.
Well, that's
a good rule of thumb, though.
Yeah.
You can joke about anybody that way. You get a free pass, right?
Yeah, I bombed pretty hard, though. I mean, I was literally reading jokes from my phone. It didn't help that I was really drunk, too.
Oh, yikes.
So that
would have been necessary information.
Hi, Mom.
All right, well, thank you so much, Gray Bigler, for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Whoop.
Sorry.
You're welcome. Yeah. So we'll be, what's happening now? You should come over and, okay, we're going to go commercial now. Sorry, I can't read the teleprompter.
Today, when you have multiple devices at your fingertips, wouldn't it be great if you could run the software you need on all of them? Well, now you can. UCF Apps is a new and innovative way for you to access the applications that you need to get your coursework done from any PC, Mac, tablet, or smartphone. For more information or to give your input on UCF Apps, go to apps.ucf.edu. What are you waiting for? Start using UCF Apps today.
Hello, I'm here to talk to you about an issue that is very important to me. The issue is you humans overfishing my oceans and killing all of my friends. Are fish really so delicious you humans are willing to throw off the entire ecosystem? Let me put it into perspective for you. 90 to 100 million tons of fish are pulled out from our oceans each year. Does that sound sustainable to you? Wake up, people. It's not just fish dying. Every time you humans get fish from the ocean, you drag out a bunch of my marine friends. We could see fishless oceans by the year 2048. Do you know what that means if there are no more fish in the oceans? I'll have to make friends with other mer people. Do you know how pretentious mer people are? Missed me. Thank you. So don't eat a crab, be one, and get mad about overfishing.
This message was brought to you by BeCrabby.com and a lot of angry mermaids.
Today, when you have multiple devices at your fingertips, wouldn't it be great if you could run the software you need on all of them? Well, now you can. UCF Apps is a new and innovative way for you to access the applications that you need to get your coursework done from any PC, Mac, tablet, or smartphone. For more information or to give your input on UCF Apps, go to apps.ucf.edu. What are you waiting for? Start using UCF Apps today.
They were here with us on season 1, but now they're back. The prodigal son has returned. Put your hands together for the Adolescent Theory, everybody.
I've known you for most, if not all of my life, and the feelings they rise as the years go by. Just look at me, you take my breath away. I barely breathe up the words you say. The oceans crash waves into the shoreline. We're here now, I'm glad you're mine.
Like it, did you feel it? Is your shit together now? No, it is show yet. Do you think that I know how? I can do this, I will not miss. I will surely fire now. Life right, the stars drive until it runs out. It's getting late, I watch the stars in the sky. This life is hard, I sometimes wonder why. Watching from a distance, sky is dark and sincere. It's fine with me and you because you're here. Well, luckily I've got some time to kill. Let's sing out late, we might just find a thrill. So catch your breath and don't you ask me why. So I won't stop, don't let it pass you by. Let's go! You like it, you feel it, your shit together now. No, it is show yet, you think that I know how. I do this, I will not miss, I will surely fire now. Your life ride from start drive until it runs out. To watch and learn as we crash and burn, lighting up the sky. We're all born with a fire inside that somehow gets us by. Yep. We're all born with a fire inside that somehow gets us by the eye. Thank you, guys.
Give it up for the Adolescent Theory, everyone. So a big thank you to the Adolescent Theory for coming on the show. We wish you the best of luck on your tour. Thanks for starting it here.
Thanks for having us.
Next week we'll be back with Little Moth Sisters and the Beat Brothers Band. So we'll see you next week. Thank you for watching. And can you guys play us out just to round it out? Awesome.
We'll see you guys on Friday at House of Blues.
That too. I almost forgot about that. Thank you. See you next week.
Let's make a toast with over ceremony permanently. To follow our lane and open your eyes. Can you see the disguise? Can you hear through the lights? Step with a smile. And stars work after white. Your life is the door. Life is boring. Dream now, moment. My apologies, well, just worry back, just the way it looks on paperback. When it's out all day and there ain't justice day. The only thing left is me to pay, but I'm losing sight of the shoreline, swinging right up the coast from the feelings that I hate, the feelings that I hate, the feelings that I hate the most. To follow our lady and open your eyes. Can you see the disguise? Can you hear clear the lights? Step with a smile. Scars worse after a while. Your life is a story that has its glory. Dream now, dream loud, memento mori. Yeah. To follow our lady and open your eyes. Can you see the disguise? Can you hear clear the lights? You accept with a smile. It scars worse after a while. Your life is a story that has its glory. Dream now, dream out, memento mori. Thank you.